Hello and welcome to another blissful meditation and breathwork session. My name is Flick and I'm so thrilled to be partnering with you today on your wellness journey. Over the last couple of sessions you may have gotten used to bringing some focus into the breathing and adjusting to the calm breathing cycle. I'll be continuing to expand on that as we move through this practice. But please know, with meditation and breathwork, it is always recommended to continue to go back to the beginning and work on your foundational wellness skills. When our foundation is solid, the walls that we build up on top become stable. So it's always worth revisiting. But for now, I'd like you to become as comfortable as you can. Adjust your body. Get yourself into a position that feels right for you today, listening to your body to guide you. Body language as open as you can make it. And when you're ready, I'd like you just to start breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to shut your eyes and allow each breath that follows to bring you further into that sensation of gravity as the breath moves through you and grounds you towards the chair, the bed, the floor, or wherever you may be doing this practice today. Allow any background sounds, any sensations of temperature or movement to simply fade into the background like a blur as you bring your focus and your energy to the breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Feeling your body adjust and going with any sensations you may have to move. If you feel that you need to drop your shoulders, to unclench your jaw, to relax your stomach, give yourself permission to do so. Be guided by your physical self for a moment as you continue to breathe. The intention for today's meditation and breathwork practice is to allow space for the physical self to communicate more clearly with you, so that as you move forward into the future, you have a better relationship with your physical form, because it is with you as part of every experience that you will ever have. So I'd like you now to carry that intention into your calm breathing cycle, counting your inhale through the nose for a count of 4 and exhaling out through the mouth for a count of 4. Continuing to breathe in this cycle as that doorway between your mind and body continues to open just that little bit further. As you breathe, any feelings from the body, any urges to move, any physical sensations of discomfort, tension, or pain may rise to the surface. Simply be present with them without judgment. As you breathe through any of these feelings, this is your opportunity to learn the language of your body and of your brain. It is your ability to focus and to control your breathing that creates the language that speaks back to the body and brain, allowing you to work together and to become aligned, to find your true wellness and to harness the power of your human form, allowing you to be stronger, more resilient, more compassionate, and healthier. And the best place to start is always with you. Today, you're going to work on a visualization. I'd like you to imagine yourself now from a bird's eye view, looking at yourself from the very top of your head all the way through to the tips of your toes. And as you continue to breathe in your controlled, calm breathing cycle of 4x4, I'd like you to visualize yourself scanning your body from the top of your head to your toes, piece by piece, looking today for any areas that may be holding on to tension, any feelings of pain, resistance, tightness, any feelings of illness, discomfort. This is not to analyze and to question why they are there, but simply to acknowledge that they exist. And then moving on to the next area of the body, paying the same amount of time and attention to it as you move through your full body scan. If you find yourself being carried away by thought or distraction, or any sensation outside of your body and your breathing, simply note the distraction and come back to your scan and to the breath, picking up where you left off and carrying on. As you come towards the end of your scan, I'd like you to pick for a moment the area of the body that spoke to you the loudest today, wherever that may be. And I'd like you to bring all of your focus and energy to that one area of the body that you have picked for today. Knowing that the breath has the ability to expand and to contract, to take what is resistant and make it more flexible. I'd like you to imagine and to visualize each of your next 3 breaths, evenly inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4, moving through that area of pain, tension, or resistance today. Seeing it expand and contract. Seeing it become more flexible as you continue to breathe through it. Knowing with every breath it dissipates just that little bit more. And after those 3 breaths, please let go of all control over your breathing, your counting, and your thinking. Simply letting the brain do exactly what it wants to do for the next few seconds. And now let's bring our attention back to the breath. Feeling your breath as it moves into your body and as it moves out. And paying some attention to the quality of the breath. Whether it's tight or easy, cool or warm. Simply tracking it from start to finish, every breath, like a consistent wave, coming in and coming out. Knowing that there is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else that is more important than your well-being. Recognizing as you breathe that this is the exact right thing to do. And that in order to help anyone else, you must first help yourself, which is what you're doing right now. And now as you continue to breathe in your even 4-4 cycle, I'd like you to give yourself permission to feel anything that you may have been holding on to, repressing, perhaps giving permission even to the things that you were not aware were there and building up, to come forward so that you can be present with them, acknowledge them, and let them go as you breathe today. As you do this, you may feel your physical self change, tightening up and becoming more resistant. If you do feel that way, simply bring yourself back to the breath and focus on breathing calmly and evenly until your physical self relaxes through the emotion and thought. You may feel the urge to cry, to laugh. Whatever it is that comes is natural, is normal, and is necessary. As you work through any feelings that may have arisen today, I'd like you also to give yourself a moment of acknowledgement for making the choice not only to prioritize your well-being, but to do the hard thing, which is so often the right thing, to express through the breath what needed to be expressed, and for taking the time to build a beautiful and compassionate relationship with every aspect of your well-being, physical, mental, and emotional. Now I'd like you to allow any physical sensations of temperature or movement and any sounds to enter your space, bringing you out of your mind and into your physical self, wiggling the fingers and the toes, and just sitting for a moment, paying attention to how you feel at the end of this session compared to how you felt at the beginning. When you're ready, you can simply blink your eyes and become more aware of the room around you. Before rushing off today, just give yourself 30 seconds to adjust, to allow yourself to be present in the form as you are today, with your chemical state adjusted from your neurotransmitters right through to the way that your brain and body is functioning, all done simply by you making the time to access your breathing and to express the things that you have been holding on to. You've done absolutely the right thing. I hope that this brought you some peace and joy and has opened that doorway even further between yourself and your body. One piece of property that you will always own. Over the coming sessions, you'll continue to get to know it more, and I'll be introducing you to more breathing cycles and other techniques that you'll be able to use, not just when you're meditating, but actually when you're working, sleeping, preparing to do just about anything else. Thank you for choosing to join me again today. It's been my absolute pleasure to guide you through this meditation and breathwork session, and I look forward to joining you again next time.